Now we've got the Patriots and the Seahawks. And for all intents and purposes, that was a strange Super Bowl to me because in the weeks prior we had DeflateGate, which some people say is nothing, but to me it was something. Listen, I'm sorry, I don't know how you go from 11 underinflated balls to one underinflated ball, and after they win the Super Bowl, it's nothing. And then in the course of the Super Bowl, you have Pete Carroll, who's a great coach, a controversial coach. I'm in LA, man. I remember USC. Controversial coach, but they make that bonehead move that cost them the game. The whole thing is just squirrely as all get out. And then after it, we just all quit worrying about DeflateGate and all that. It just seems very odd to me.
Well, I think that's one of the ways these leagues operate is, DeflateGate, for example, here we are, it's April, almost the end of April, and they still haven't resolved that.
Exactly.
They still haven't resolved that investigation. Now, again, what I know about NFL security and what they're capable of and what their brethren in other, security divisions and other leagues can do, it's insane that they can't figure out whether these balls were underinflated, and if they were, who underinflated them and why. But I think we all know the reason is because, if they came out with the truth and said the Patriots did this on purpose because this is the way Tom Brady likes his footballs and it makes him a better player, everything blows up in their face. So it's easier just to brush this off, let it go away, and disappear. And, I think that's one of the reasons perhaps, the Patriots wound up winning that Super Bowl. We had the defensive back on the Patriots who made that dramatic interception right on the 1 yard line say he knew what play was coming. Now, supposedly this was just from practice and from, studying the tapes, et cetera, et cetera. But the fact of the matter is he outright said, I knew what play was coming, and he made the play that needed to be made, and it altered the outcome of that game.
It was a very astute move for a rookie. Sorry to interrupt, but.
No, and that's very true. How did he know? How is he that wise and that intelligent at that big point in time on the biggest stage we have and the biggest stage the NFL has? It's amazing that was able to occur. But I think that's just part of it is, people don't understand. If you wanted to manipulate a game, if you wanted to fix a game, whether it's for gambling purposes or maybe perhaps the league doing it themselves for entertainment and rating purposes, is you don't need everybody in on the fix.
Right.
In fact, you don't want everybody in on the fix. One gambler famously said he could fix any NFL game there is with a quarterback, an offensive lineman, and a defensive back. 3 guys, and he could rig any game. And I think if you have a referee, you could rig any game. But if you just make certain plays, certain little things happen here or there, it can clearly alter the outcome of a game. And if some player is told repeatedly throughout the 2 weeks of practice leading up to the Super Bowl, look for this play, this will happen on the goal line, they beat it into that guy's head. He sees that exact scenario playing out in front of him. He makes a play, it changes the outcome of the game. And here we are. And the Patriots are all free and clear to do what it is they did.